Peace and greetings, dear family. I want to take a moment to explain something that I'd like to call the Chakra Trimurti parable, if you care to listen. But before I begin to speak, I need to say these things as a warning to all of the so-called American citizens. And I say so-called because I see you as more than American citizens. I see you all and everyone else on this planet as sun soul people, spirit soul people, gods, constituents, pieces of God. That is how I see you personally. So, moving forward on what I need to say to the so-called American citizens, you all are going to have to participate in making Trump's entry into that office peaceful. You're going to have to make it peaceful. You're going to have to. Why do I say this? Because the so-called Democratic side, the Democratic Party, they're not going to allow what Trump and what I can sense Trump is about to bring to happen at all. Meaning I can sense virtually every little detail and every little snippet of what Trump is about to bring to our reality, or at least to the American citizens. You see, it's going to be a lot of good, but there's still going to be incidents where police officers are shooting our brothers down within these 4 years. There's still going to be child sex trafficking within these 4 years. There's still going to be some type of drugs getting into the country, period, within these 4 years. There's still going to be the same old American falsified dream. Nothing is really going to change. It's going to get better or back to normal, sure. And as far as the migrant crisis, the way I sense that coming to an end is all of them being spread out through the country. I could see the ones who are not criminals. Because let's never forget, a lot of the migrants who are coming in are also trying to do their best to make it legal as we are asking them to. A lot of them are. So in other words, they're putting their information online to let us know, hey, listen, we're not exactly jail dump. You follow what I'm saying? So I can also get a sense that Donald Trump is going to take an approach to spread the migrants across the country and all throughout the abandoned places within the country. If he can handle the idea of being or having more melanated people within the country. Doubt it. Right now, according to the statistics and the numbers, there are 200 million white folks within this country, or people who call themselves white people, and there are 40 million black folks within this country, or people who consider themselves to be black. But I consider you all to be sun soul sapiens, whether you like to see this idea or not. This is just my opinion. I'm tired of looking at all your statistics and all of your everythings. Everything you people believe in is a lie. Don't forget that. Everything you've been taught is a lie. Let me say that. Everything you've been taught is a lie. That's what it is. It's just what you've been taught is a lie. Moving forward, though. So, yeah. You all, my quick short message to the people of America, people, the sun soul sapiens of America, within this region of land colonized to be called America, you're going to have to make Donald Trump's entry into this office peaceful. You're going to have to make it be so. But how can you do this, though? How can you assist in ensuring that Donald Trump gets into the office peacefully? First of all, what's the literal meaning of peace? Peace. Freedom from disturbance. Tranquility. Freedom from wars or a state or period where war has ended. Freedom from disturbance. First off, start right there. Freedom from disturbance. How could you prevent disturbance? How could you prevent Donald from experiencing disturbance how could you prevent him from experiencing disturbance as he walks into the office to get ready to use his influence and all of the feelings on the pieces of paper to lead all of the people back into the right direction, or back into the American dream, so to speak? Because he does put America first, right? Am I a Trump supporter? No, I'm a spirit soul supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm a spirit soul supporter. I support the spirit soul. You all can support Donald Trump. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to just keep supporting the spirit soul. That's what I'm going to do for the time being. You can do whatever you want. Moving forward. So yeah, if you all assist, it could work. But if you don't, it won't. That's ultimately what I'm trying to tell you here. Meaning, the Biden-Harris administration is not going to necessarily... I am telling you right now, the Biden-Harris administration is responsible for the 3 times they tried to take Donald Trump's life. They don't want us to experience peace. They don't want us to be free from disturbance. They don't want these things. Disturbance is the unsettling of a calm and peaceful condition. That's what disturbance defines as literally. The unsettling of a calm and peaceful condition. So if you want Trump to be able to enter this office without anything trying to unsettle his entrance into this office, you all as American citizens are going to have to get involved. All of you are. How can you get involved? What could you do to ensure the president you want to be in your office gets in your office? Quite a lot, I would say, right? Because first off, you got to find out who are the people and or the individuals who, alongside Joe Biden himself, authorized those missiles for Ukraine's usage to be fired against Russia. There's something else in the way. These little last couple of months here, these couple of last few weeks and these couple of last few days and this little transition here. Or what you could do is just say, screw the time frame. Trump already won, and just put him in there. You can do whatever you want. Think about it. If Joe Biden and everybody else who is serving this chaos queen is going against the grain and going against the rules, why don't you? Y'all can do whatever you want. You could put Trump in office right now if you wanted to. Right now. And he can have an extra 2 months to do some things versus these tiny little 4 years he's about to get. That is not enough time to fix everything. It's going to require 72 years or longer. But y'all can believe whatever you want, though. Y'all can make the decision to put him in there right now. But that's all I have to say for this Donald Trump situation. Now, I want to label and describe the Chakra Trimurti parable. First off, what is a chakra? What is a Trimurti? And what is a parable? A chakra, in Indian thought, each, meaning every last one of, the curvature centers of spiritual power in the human body, usually considered to be 7 in number because it's 114 in total. Two out of the 114 sit outside of the body, while the other 112 reside within the body. The interior ones, the 112 interior ones, are arranged into 7 dimensions, each containing 16 aspects, including the major 7 chakras that we know of. So meaning the 7 major chakras and 15 more chakras inside of our bodies, meaning 7 major spiritual powers that we should all know about right now, as well as 15 more styles of or information regarding spiritual powers within our bodies as well, if that makes sense to you. A Trimurti. What does a Trimurti literally mean? In Sanskrit, it simply means 3 forms. There's more to the definition. Go take a look at it. But in Sanskrit, the word Trimurti means 3 forms. What makes a form a form? When it is whole and or complete. Wouldn't you agree? So, the next one, parable. What is a parable literally? A parable is literally, according to the information that comes from this world here, a parable is a short story used to illustrate a moral or spiritual lesson. So, why do I see, or what do I mean in regards to, and or why do I have the need to mention how this artificial world is what gave us the word parable and its definition? Because the literal meaning of it, the words illustrate and the words lesson, I don't necessarily like either one of them. So, and why do I not like either one of them? Hear the way they sound. Ill, us, straight. Make you sick to be straight. And or less sun, meaning lessening the sun in your mind. Because if you know anything about your mind, which is what I'm getting ready to tell you about in regards to this Chakra Trimurti parable, you'll know that the sun in your mind should not, nor cannot even be lessened. So, the way I defined the word parable was within the following sequence of words. A parable, to me, defines as a short story, still used to label and describe a moral and or spiritual upliftance. And why do I change the definition with those, or why do I use that definition there? Even though it has the exact same meaning, even still, it's just a couple of different words, it still has the exact same meaning. What do I mean by moral or spiritual upliftance? Because remember, my sole purpose right now currently is to inspire the spirit soul in you to take over your mind and heart space. Do I mean to say it in such a brutal way? No, I do not. It's just your culture is garbage, or it is wrong. It is sordid. Your culture is sordid. I must use different words so I can sound more intelligent than a high schooler. But here, your culture is sordid. So I am going to say words to get you to let go of and or abandon your sordid culture and allow God to reclaim its rightful ownership over thy mind, heart space. Allow God to reclaim its rightful ownership over thy mind, heart space. Let go and let God. This Chakra Trimurti parable is going to tell you how. And now that you know what a Chakra Trimurti parable is, I'm going to label and describe it to you more now. So, Chakra Trimurti parable. So right now, currently, the chakra hierarchy that we know of is set up in the following order. Chakra number 0 being the Earth Star Chakra. And then the first major chakra out of 7 of them being the root chakra. Then the second one being the sacral. Then the third being the solar plexus. Then the fourth one being the heart chakra. The fifth one being the throat chakra. The sixth one being the third eye chakra. The seventh one being the crown chakra. And the eighth and final one being the soul star chakra. That is the chakra hierarchy there. Now, first, I need to say this to you. The way I just said that chakra hierarchy to you, flip it. Meaning put the 8th one as the first one, and the first one as the 8th one, but keep the one that is 0 the way it is. And how would that sound? Chakra number 0 would be the Earth Star Chakra, still. Chakra number 1 would be the Soul Star Chakra. Chakra number 2 would be the Crown Chakra. Chakra number 3 would be the Third Eye Chakra. Chakra number 4 would be the Throat Chakra. Chakra number 5 would be the Heart Chakra. Chakra number 6 would be the Solar Plexus Chakra. Chakra number 7 would be the Sacral Chakra. And chakra number 8 would be the Root Chakra, the physical manifestation of you. And then chakra number 0, once again, the Earth Star Chakra. Now, I say those 9 chakras to talk about this Hindu, or not Hindu, but this Chakra Trimurti parable. Chakra Trimurti parable, meaning 3 forms. What makes a form a form? Something that is whole and or complete, right? What makes a human being whole and or complete? What is holistic healing for a person? One that balances out one's conscious mind, purifies their subconscious mind, and moves their physical body in the best direction for its own well-being, or his or her own well-being for the rest of their days. That's an example of holistic healing. If you disagree, okay. Moving forward though. So, a whole form is someone at its root who has awareness and or knowledge and or comes with a conscious mind, a subconscious mind, and a physical body. That is what a whole person's form is, a whole body's form, right? One that comes with a conscious mind, a subconscious mind, and a physical body. So, think about this chakra parable, or this chakra hierarchy for a moment, when it's flipped upside down, meaning with the soul star chakra being first and the root star chakra being 8th. And then, of course, the Earth Star Chakra. If you want to count it as 9, you can. I'm going to go ahead and count it as 9 to make this parable make more sense. So, to relist it again, the first one being the Soul Star, the second one being the Crown, the third being the Third Eye, the fourth one being the Throat, the fifth one being the Heart, the sixth one being the Solar Plexus, the seventh one being the Sacral, the 8th one being the Root, and the 9th one being the Earth Star Chakra. All in line. Now, for this to work, take all 9 of those chakras and break them off into 3 sections. But here's how I want you to break them off to make this make more sense. Put it in this order: the soul star chakra, the crown chakra, and the earth star chakra. That's the first one. The soul star chakra, the crown chakra, and the earth star chakra. That's the first one. The second one, the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. That's the second one there. The third eye chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. And now the third one being the solar plexus chakra, the bottom 3. The bottom 3. The solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. You see. Take those 3 and put them together real quick. Now, here are the chakra Trimurti. This is the chakra Trimurti right here, meaning the chakras 3 forms, and how and why they are what they are. So, the conscious mind, soul star chakra, subconscious mind, crown chakra, and physical body, the earth star chakra. Now, before I go on, the earth star chakra is the literal planet itself. It's the planet itself. How many other more planets are similar to this earth that we are on, or this other Father's heart, as I like to call it? How many other more planets do we have? About 13, right? Some say 12, some say 8. I just know Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, etc., right? Uranus. Brother Carson talks about Tiamat, how the asteroid belt was once a planet. The so-called asteroid belt in this solar system was once a planet. Oh yeah, for the record, before I move on, I believe every single planet in this here solar system that we are in, except for the Earth that we are on, is a destroyed one. Meaning Mars was destroyed, and that's the reason why it is the way it is. Meaning Jupiter was destroyed, which is the reason why it is the way it is. Neptune was destroyed. Pluto was destroyed. All of the planets within this solar system were destroyed, which is the reason why they are the way they are, inhabitable for human life. Every planet in the solar system should be inhabitable for human life. Because the way my logic is gathering right here, every single planet was originally formed to be inhabitable for human life. Now, some of you may buy the idea of the planet being flat. Here's my theory on that real quick. I don't want to buy that we live on an asteroid, yo. Because if you want to sit here and say the planet is flat, then that means we live on an asteroid. But then it's like, isn't that what Asgard is from the cartoon? Doesn't the Book of Enoch talk about the planet being spherical, curvature? Everything foundational of God is spherical, curvature. Everything is. Look at your spiritual nature. Your spiritual nature, everything within your spiritual nature is curvature. Your spiritual nature is foundational. So it's like, I just cannot, but every universe is spiral. All the galaxies are spiral, curvature. Do you believe there's not a galaxy out there? Do you believe we're just limited to this here planet alone? Do you believe this is it? If you consider it a flat Earth, so that means we'll be living on an asteroid. What I'm getting at is this. See, I defend everybody in humanity, okay? I defend all of this whole sapien race, so it's like, man, Carson's theory about how Tiamat was blew up and became Earth. So that means an asteroid from Tiamat is the planet we live on. If you want to believe that, whatever, bro. I'm just not about to buy that idea at all. I just wanted to mention it. We don't live on an asteroid. We live on a planet. I mean, you can planet an asteroid, rock, right? It still rocks. It's a whole planet. Asteroid is a piece of a planet, literally. Tiamat, right? We live on a whole planet. We don't live on a piece of a planet, because a flat Earth will be a piece of a planet in real life. Logically, literally speaking, a flat Earth will be a piece of the planet. That's all it would be. Moving forward though, here, it's Chakra Trimurti, right? So, I personally believe the true God of the universe is the positive energy of the universe, and it exists inside and outside of the universe, and it feeds what is known as prana and or Brahman into the universe, and or it vibrates and or shocks prana and or Brahman into the universe to become light. But the true Most High God, though, the way I also see it, his original form, or its original form, is just water and light merged. That's how I see it. Meaning, I believe positive energy in its absolute rawest state and rawest form would just be positive, or would just be water and light merged. Logically speaking, that's how I see it. It's just sharing my story with you, just sharing how I see things, just sharing, some ideas and some thoughts. But how I see the true original God is water and light merged and or fused properly together and in line and order and sync and not disturbed at all. I see the true God as water and light. And water and light feeds what itself is into the universe and or shocks it into the universe to become light alone. Because the energy and or the ether, because that's what the water and light energy is feeding itself in through, ether. The water and light is feeding itself through ether to become light alone, because the ether, it has to shock its way in. There's a reason why it has to shock its way in, because the entire universe is negative energy. The entire universe is artificial. In a sense it is. In a sense, this entire universe is artificial. But that's not the important part here. It shocks itself, it shocks the water and light into the universe, but then due to the ether of the universe taking all the water away or disintegrating it away due to it being fire and lightning in its original state, it just becomes light alone. This is how I see it. This is how I see it. Is it really this simple? You tell me. Me personally, like I said, I only care to a degree. My thing is giving you all the answers you need to stop the devil and or the problems that are right in front of you. Say everything or as much as possible that you need to stop the problems that are right in front of you. And if you knew that your capital conscious mind, meaning what gives your subconscious mind its orders, and as soon as your subconscious mind receives said orders, it's going to physically do what you want it to do, meaning manifest light into the universe. You'll pick different, better, and more strategic options to manifest thine own well-being. So, the three forms. Remember those chakras that I told you? Break them down in the following order. The first form is the soul star chakra, conscious mind. The crown chakra, subconscious mind. And the planets, all of the planets in the freaking galaxy, all of them, every star and light and galaxy and solar system and observable universe, everything outside of the observable universe, all of those entities or things and or lights are all of the soul star chakra. According to this Trimurti parable I'm kicking to you right now, are all of the soul star chakras physical bodies. They all are. If you like to see it this way. Moving forward though, the second form of the Trimurti parable, of the Chakra Trimurti parable. What's the second form now? The second form, conscious mind being the third eye chakra, subconscious mind being the throat chakra, and the physical body being the heart chakra. How can this make sense? Because it's internal. It's an internal ideal. It's an internal, like your internal mind, heart, body is the third eye chakra, throat chakra, and the heart chakra. That's your internal mind, heart, body right there. The literal internal you. So what you want is considered us to be 6 chakra beings? No, we're 7. We got the 7 because it's all connected. We're all a part of it. We're all the same thing with it. You follow what I'm saying? But your third eye chakra internally is your conscious mind. Your throat chakra internally is your subconscious mind. And your heart chakra internally is your physical body. You can see it like that. Or it's just another higher mind, heart, body. It's just a higher mind, heart, body for you. Meaning one that isn't you, but is you simultaneously, if that makes sense to you. And then the third form. That one may be a bit complicated for you to grasp, but The third form, no, make it make more sense because I'll be moving to the external abilities now. The third form of the chakra Trimurti parable, the solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. Your physical body, you are the root. You're the root here. You are the root. Our physical bodies are the roots. So now that means our higher mind, our third higher mind, and or our third from the first higher mind is the solar plexus chakra. Our third from the highest subconscious mind is the sacral chakra. And our third from the highest physical body, or just the planets themselves, the physical body. But notice the planets are in the physical reality with us. The planets are in the physical reality with us. And then there's also another parable that I have in regards to how we all started out while we were an embryo inside of the cosmic mother's womb. We were a sun or shocked into the universe, into the space where her formless energy was. Her formless energy was there, meaning she wouldn't have form if it wasn't for our true selves vibrating what we are into this universe for her to grasp herself around it. Positive energies wrapped around the sun become a planet. Negative energy wrapped around the sun become that mother. The mother of harlots. Believe whatever. You don't have to buy this though. You don't have to buy this. It's just an idea. It's just some fun thoughts to toss around and share on the internet. Just some fun thoughts that I'll be having that I just want to share. That if I put them into the world, maybe some people may grasp some better ideas. Just contribute best way I can. And I have these overwhelmingly large chakra thoughts to share with you all. Large chakra thoughts. Chakra Trimurti parable. The purposes of my parables are to help uplift you all to a balanced conscious mind, a purified subconscious mind, and where in the physical actions being in peace, love, unity, and advancement, or where they give life and the ability to live them accurately. Creation, protect life and the ability to live them accurately. Stop destroying life. That's the reason why I'm saying these words to you, to encourage you all to make the more stronger decisions to stop destroying life. Because remember, chaos is telling you to destroy life, not you. You are overwhelmingly amazing. The planets out there and the sun itself, all of the planets and the suns are your literal brothers and sisters. If you can grasp that for a moment, the planets themselves are your family, your relatives. Yeah, I get it. The sun. If you want to take the cosmic mother parable and shuffle that around a bit, the sun in itself is what the first man, not woman, the first man would be like if it didn't go through the cosmic mother's energy, or if that remnant of her seed wasn't around to wrap itself around the sun when it was nucleated or shocked into the universe. If you want to believe that. I keep saying that because it's like, this is outside of everything you've ever been taught in your life. So it's like, how can you really buy something? You sound like you're turning the universe into a sandwich. It's like you just putting this little slice of bread here and that little slice of bologna there and another slice of bread under it. Conscious mind, subconscious mind. The slice of bologna is the subconscious mind. The bottom bread is the physical body. Like, that's what it sounds like you're doing here, dude. Like, you're just super simplifying everything that these NASA scientists and all these science people have taken so long and all these years of studying things of that nature. You're just going to swoop in out of nowhere with your little simple theories and just blow us all out of the water. That's what you think you're going to do? No. You want to know what I am going to do with these theories? I'm going to enhance all of humanity. I don't talk about dates. I don't talk about the years. You all got way more super duper awesome equipment than I do to spread the right message to the world. So I'm just going to use what I got to contribute, because guess what? All I am is a piece of God. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I'm just a piece of them both. And the thing is, according to what I've studied in regards to who God truly is and who Jesus truly is, meaning God is the water and light fused outside of the universe and inside of the universe, and then Jesus is just the light of the universe in itself. So that means God and Jesus are one and the same being, according to the parables I have here. But you can believe whatever you want, though. So, the first conscious mind, the soul star chakra, The first subconscious mind, the crown chakra, and the first physical body, the planets. All of the planets and all of the galaxies and all of the stars. The planets are our brothers. That's what I was ultimately getting ready to land. They can be our brothers and our sisters, but the planets are simply our brothers. But they don't really have a gender. Does the sun look like it has a gender to you? The sun has no gender. Did you notice the sun was also made in God's image? Think about that for a second. Why do I say the sun is made in God's image? You want to know why? Because the sun is round. The soul star chakra, according to my parable here, is round. What is a chakra? A chakra in Indian or the word chakra in Sanskrit means wheel or disc, meaning it represents something curvature-like. So that means that the main chakra that is feeding prana and or Brahman into the universe is curvature-like, not humanoid-shaped. The way we were made was not according to what you believe in. It wasn't even according to what I believe in, because I believe we came from the ground, the dirt, the soil. But it turns out the dirt parable was to tie back into the sordid mother. The planets are our families. The galaxies are our family. The literal planet that we are on is a relative of ours. Yeah, this is how it should be seen, yo. We should be seeing reality as such. The planet that we are standing on, the natural planet we are standing on, should be seen as a relative of ours. It should be seen as a brother, or a cousin, or uncle, or a father's heart. Should be seen as a family member, long story short. Family member. The planet should be a family member. The planet and the sun should be seen as family members because they technically and logically are, literally. You can believe whatever you want, though. In the second form, the third eye chakra, the monadic plane or monoadic plane, meaning the one that's not us, but is us simultaneously. That's what this is. The conscious mind of what is us, but not us simultaneously, meaning like it's Jesus. The conscious mind, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra that is giving us our abilities to speak and be purified in our being and see is Yahweh Shai Yahusha Yeshua. You can believe whatever you want, though. And then the third one, our physical body, our three main traits that give our physical body its abilities to be what it is. Our conscious mind, the solar plexus chakra, our subconscious mind, the sacral chakra, and our physical body, the root chakra. So according to how the King of Kings is aligned in us, meaning the literal Son of God, the Son of the universe, he is aligned in us by way of the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. And we are one with him. You don't have to buy this though, man. I don't want to keep saying that over and over again to the point where it becomes repetitive, or this is why I keep changing up my method of speaking to you so much, because it literally is the same message. It's the same one. I don't want it to sound repetitive. I have to keep saying little extra things, throw this in there, compare this, take that little situation and combine it with what my overall parable is. Because here's the reality. It connects to everything we know of and everything we've ever been taught. You want to know why? Because it's the truth. And what does this world wish to do? Keep you away from this one truth by any means necessary. We God. We are God. We not the devil. The devil just made us believe we the devil. We ain't the dang on devil. We a freaking sun planet. We're a planet. We're sun baby. We're a star. We are a literal whole star that has just been manipulated with so we can become many little stars all around the place. Like our sisters who think they're a problem or who think they exist to be a detriment, when in reality you exist for your own well-being. You came from the sun, not the devil. Our women came from the sun, not the devil. Our women are not in existence only to be our detriments. That is impossible. But this is what they feel like they are. And that's also impossible because what they feel like is something good. Our women only feel good. So if they feel like anything else, that is BS. That is blasphemy. Our women don't feel anything else but good. So how could they feel any other way? It's blasphemy to feel any other way but good. In a sense it is. If you want to go that deep with this here philosophy, I'm kicking to you. Moving forward. I just wanted to share this Chakra Trimurti parable with you. And how I see the Chakra Trinity, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, in we. Meaning the Father is the Soul Star Chakra, the Crown Chakra, and all the planets within the galaxy in one. That's the Father in my eyes. And then the Son, the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra in us. That's the Son there. I mean, the way the Chakra Trimurti will work in a human sense, not a galactic sense. You follow what I'm saying? Not galactic, just human-wise and how we're connected to it. And then the third form, being us, our physical selves, the solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. Solar plexus being the conscious mind, where sight is. The sacral chakra being the subconscious mind, where water and taste is. And then the physical root chakra being the ground chakra, where taste is sacral, smell is root. Taste is sacral, smell is root. That's what I meant to say. If I said it wrong, taste is sacral, smell is root. But isn't that something though? The mental faculty sight, the mental faculty sense of the solar plexus chakra's information is sight. Then the mental faculty sense of the third eye chakras, or the elements, should I say, not the mental faculty sense, because the mental faculty sense of the third eye chakra is ego, a sense of self-esteem and or a sense of self-importance. So that means a sense of spiritual esteem and or a sense of spiritual importance. And our king is always protecting us. Why am I saying these words out loud like I'm saying them to you? What do I keep saying I wish to do? Protect you. No, I am not Yeshua, Yahweh Shai. I'm just a piece and or a constituent of him. Not the actual him though. And then on top of that, the one internal of us ain't even got no gender. It's the power. The piece of Yahweh Shai in us is a power. As always. So, all of the planets are our family members. And I just wanted to share all these thoughts with you. We're connected to this universe in many bizarre ways. So much so to the point where we should have actually been a planet or a sun. We should have been. But is that a life worth living though? Especially with the way we are now and all that we have experienced in these days here. I actually leave that thought to y'all. Because there are so many people in this world right now who just really don't care about their lives. You'd probably rather us be in the first state that we ever been born in, if this parable is true, or if these thoughts are accurate in regards to what I am saying. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, body. The Chakra Trimurti parable. Shalom, shalom, shalom. May these words have made fruitful sense to you all and have helped you uplift your spirits to the balanced light sun disposition or Merkaba disposition that it was so rightfully and destined and deserving to be in. And if not, unto you all I will continue to pray until it manifests into your day. Peace, love, unity, and advancement forever.